Hello, everybody. How is everybody doing today?
Hello, hello, hello.
Surprise!
Surprise! We have a surprise guest today.
We have the birthday boy with us today.
We do. We have the birthday boy, Christopher Kalasa, is in the house. Yes, you're going to see some shadows again because I'm moving around. Haha. Oh, hello, Palmy. Okay, there's
We
an
were just
echo.
talking
What the heck?
about you. Were your ears ringing?
Why do I have an echo?
I do not know because I don't hear an echo.
Yeah, you sound fine to me. Thanks, Car. Thanks, Palmy.
Tinker says, Happy birthday, Chris.
Thank you.
Is anybody else hearing an echo? If not, I'm just going to leave it. Hello, Amber. Oh, Tinker's singing to you. Ooh.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it, everybody.
I'm trying to make you feel special. It's your special day, the day that you came into this world.
Yes.
So, what time do you know what time you were born?
Not the exact time I forgot, but it's somewhere around now. It's 2 something. Like 2:37 or something. I'm not too sure about that though.
I believe I was born at 3 in the morning.
Uh-oh.
I'm the devil's hour.
uh,
No wonder why I'm crazy.
well, my mom was a C-section, so they could, I guess, schedule it more,
Yeah, they can try to
natural.
be more precise. Was it? Do you know if it was it an emergency C-section or a planned?
No. It wasn't planned either. Well, I take that back. It was an emergency, but I think I was past due. And I
Oh,
guess so
okay.
then they
So
scheduled
they
it like
planned
after the
took
few
you.
days, whatever it was. They're like, all right, we might as well do it now. But she didn't actually go into labor, and it wasn't like a problem thing. It's just so I guess it was like half scheduled.
Okay.
Right.
Like
Yeah, that's what
nowadays,
they
I know
do.
women schedule them right when they find out they're pregnant. You
Yeah,
know.
Yeah,
it's easy. It's in
that's
and out. I mean, you go in, you have the baby, and you get to go home in a couple of days. No pushing, no pain.
my son was emergency C-section. I went through 14 hours of labor.
Oh boy.
Exactly. See, so why not just plan the C-section automatically and be done with that pain?
Well, usually they plan the second one if you've had a first one. So my daughter was planned.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
actually she was planned, but I went into labor a month earlier, so it was actually like
Not planned.
not planned. Yeah.
Oops. And if you have a C-section, then you have a vaginal, the next one, that's called a VBAC.
Yep.
And it's actually really dangerous because you pushing could actually rip where the scar is.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's
it could rip
actually
you
pretty
wide open.
dangerous to do a VBAC after a C-section. And most
Yep.
doctors won't let you do that. They must, if you get pregnant again, they're like, okay, your due date is this date. This is the time we want you at the hospital to do a C-section. Because they don't play around. They don't want you to rip. Because you could rip where the scar is.
Unless you're like
Mm.
my
Especially if
daughter and says, haha, I'm not waiting.
it's like, oh, you think I'm due this date? Well, I'm actually due this date.
Yep. Oops, didn't mean to bump you guys. So, for
Geez,
those of
I
you
never
who
heard of
don't
that, and
know,
that would be the only thing I would be ever thinking about. is like, oh my God, what if something happens,
Yeah.
Yeah.
For those of you who don't know, this is the lovely Diamond Queen 2020. She has been a
Hi
faithful
guys.
follower of mine for quite some time now. She is working on her Chuck Pinson. I am still working on the lovely, I don't even know if that's in shot. I
Yeah,
have
we
no
see it.
clue.
We can see it.
Okay. I'm still working on the lovely Egyptian woman. I'm loving this canvas. And no, I have not gotten bored with the colors yet.
I know I'm doing the woman in golds, of course, not right this second, but I actually haven't gotten sick of the yellows and browns in that either.
Tinker,
Yeah.
my real name is Jennifer. Yes, we have plenty of Jennifers in the community.
Yes,
And
but
I go
you're
by
known as
Jen if
Diamond
you don't
Queen
want to call me Diamond
2020
Queen.
by all the land.
Yes. Angie bumping us is a regular. Yeah, I know.
I wish I was just 23, but no, not 23 anymore. That's like half a life ago almost.
Ooh, Tinker
And
wants to
just
know
a
what
heads
you're
up,
having
guys,
for
my birthday
birthday.
is next Saturday.
Yes, Diamond Queen's birthday is next Saturday, so happy birthday.
This one coming or the following?
The 22nd.
Okay, the following then.
Okay. And once again, this light is playing havoc on my canvas. I can't see crap. And that's kind of funny because I'm working on C's. Ha ha! Can't see
See
crap.
crap. See crap.
I think I got them all. I'll look at it later and go, whoops.
That always happens.
Always.
They always have babies. Didn't you know?
They do. They
Even if
do.
you get them all and you know that you got them all, you put that color back,
Hi,
you look
Chef.
down, you're like, where the hell did you come from?
Yep. Good
God, I
afternoon,
got all
Chef.
yeah.
How are you doing?
So I don't know what my birthday meal will be. I mean, I kind of didn't take anything out for dinner, to defrost. If it depends what my dad wants. I was hoping to have Chinese food tonight because I just love it. So
Why not go
And
out
it
for your
happens.
birthday?
I don't leave the house.
Okay, well then order DoorDash.
Well, yeah, we have delivery, yes.
Well, there you go. Just deliver something nice that you know you want and call it a night.
So
Exactly.
guess what I found right after I put the beads away?
I
Another seat.
see.
Oh,
It doesn't fail.
it never fails.
Listen, it
Okay,
happens to
right
me.
now
Sometimes
I'm
I
looking
have a
on cues. As soon as I put this color away, I'm gonna find another cue.
lot of times I find like a whole line, like 6 or 7 in a
Yes.
row, and I'm like,
Yep.
I looked at this. I How did that happen? I scoured
Yep.
it like 3 times. I didn't see it, and now there's a whole line right there, right in front of me.
It happens to me all the time. I'm like, how in the hell did I miss that many?
Exactly. It happens to the best of us, though. I actually ran out of a color. I don't know if anybody would have any of this color.
What is it?
934.
Oh,
And it is
square.
square.
Huh? Yeah, I
I'm gonna
don't
get
do
a
too
hold
many
of
squares, so
I'm
I'm
gonna get a hold
probably
of
done.
Diamond Art Club and tell them to send me more. This is one of their new kits, so maybe they just didn't know how many they needed for that color.
Or maybe the machine just didn't do its job.
That could be too. 'Cause it's supposed to be on weight, done by
Yep.
weight.
Thank you, Chef.
Somebody
Chefy,
wasn't
as I
doing
like to
their
call you.
job. So I think after it comes off that machine, someone weighs it. I would think. It's okay though.
I would love to go inside of a drill factory just to see how they do things.
I would like to go in there and just be a shadow
It would
for a day.
probably answer a lot of questions. I'd be like, oh, that's why. Hello, brother Jeremy.
Hello, Jeremy.
Well, hello there, Jeremy. Hopefully your day's going good at work.
So for those of you
So I
who
just
I don't know if this has happened or not, but I did. Hello, Cindy. I did receive a message from Carly saying that she got a late notification on my very first 2022 video. I don't know why it was late, but
Mine
okay.
was late too.
But I just literally right before the live, I just uploaded my very first unboxing of 2022.
Fun, fun, fun.
Absolutely. Oh my God, I absolutely love it. I can't wait to start it.
Does anybody else have OCD about putting down squares perfectly?
yes.
I
Of
used
Is
all
it
to.
drills.
I used
isn't
to.
it kind of annoying?
That's why the straightener is your best friend. I always say that. After everything, I'm always have the
Yep.
straightener. I use that just as much as I use the drill pen.
Dang, really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've seen him. I've seen him when he works on a square. Every row he does, he uses the straightener.
Well,
Wow.
rounds too. Yes, I have to make sure they're right aligned. So I'll put like a few down. Well, let's say
Hmm.
for a couple of minutes, I'll work on it and then get the straightener out and make sure it's all correct. Usually they are, but especially with rounds. But no, I'm really particular with the straightening of the drills.
Yeah.
And I have one of the
So,
larger ones. It's not like the super big white one that you see a lot. I have like
Hmm.
it's, it's about that big across, like an inch and a half, and it's like this yellow color. So it's a really good size. So it's not over too big, and it's not one of the small ones that you get with the pen. And
Hmm.
so, yeah, I'm really obsessed about that.
This is, if I need to use it, this is what I use, guys. I just use a plain old regular straightener. That's it. And then I just go down and, I mean,
mine are actually pretty straight without a straightener, so I just have
yep.
to move them every time I get done setting them down.
Tinker
That's why
says
it's
hers are
tricky.
straight without the straightener. Ah.
There's a lot of people that have never done a square, and personally, I never did one until I did Starry Starry Night Santa, I think it is, or Starry Sky Santa or whatever. My fiance kind of made me go buy that painting. He's like, I really want you to do that painting, and I'm like, you know, this would be my first square. He goes, well, you gotta take that punch sometime. I'm like, okay. So I did, and I loved it.
Yep.
So now all I'm buying at this moment is square paintings because I have so many rounds. I kind of like even them out, you know.
Oh no, I can never have too many rounds.
No. Squares
I
can
love
be
my
really
rounds.
deceptive, I find, because there's some that like they're really great. They fly right through them. You have a great experience, and then another
Thank you,
one it'll
Mark.
be like pure torture.
Yeah, and
doesn't
that's what
matter
I'm
the
scared
company or
about.
anything. It's just that specific painting, for whatever reason, might be really good, and another one might be really bad.
And
Yeah.
that's what I'm scared about because I keep on hearing the horror stories about squares. You know, they
Troll.
have holes in the top of them. They're all cut up. They're not lining up right. They're popping. And I'm like, I don't really want that torture. I should be getting a diamond painting. Um, I'm getting 3 more diamond paintings. They're all square, I believe. They're the Suicide Squad paintings. One of them is a
True, chef.
limited
True.
limited edition. I can't wait to get that one, but I'm gonna do the same thing one of my other friends is gonna do. I am not on packaging it. It's gonna stay in the saline, you know, the packaging and everything. And
Mm-hmm.
when people are begging for that diamond painting, I'm gonna sell it. I'm
Good
going to wait
idea.
until somebody's like, I so badly want that painting. I'm like, how much?
It will happen.
How much are
Yeah,
you gonna
it
pay for
does.
that diamond painting? Because it is a limited edition. When it's gone, it's gone. And it is the poster of the movie. I even
Oh,
showed it to my fiance. He goes, "Yeah, that's not grabbing me like the other ones are." I'm like, "Yeah, I really don't want it, but I got it because of it being limited edition."
yep.
Would someone really be paying good money for that diamond painting?
Oh, yeah.
Like one of my friends said, she's like, double the price. I mean, it's take what you paid and times it by 2, and that's what you charge them. Then you get your money back,
And then some.
and then a little bit more. Yeah. So if it was
Ah,
$60, it'd be $120 to buy it. I think it was like almost $70 though. Thank you, Carlin.
oh, that's Carly.
Carly, sorry.
Yeah. She my link girl.
By the way, I was doing the same thing, Carly, with watching the video, your video, the when it came out. I think we were all watching it at the same time, like speeding through it.
I thought I had it up in enough of time that you guys could watch it before I go live, but evidently YouTube decided that it didn't want to notify anybody until 20 minutes after I put it up. That's annoying. That is so annoying. And you know what else is annoying? This light, because I can't see.
Yeah, my dad recently bought me an overhead light because he's like, because I stopped using my light pad. Just, I
Hmm.
don't know why, I just did. So he's like, you really should use a light. It's bad for your eyes to do it that way. So all right, yes, yes, yes. So he actually bought me one. And so I started using it, and it's really difficult with the glare. You have to get it at a certain angle. And luckily, the light is like a swivel light. So I can actually, the best way for it to be is like over my head, and it's like, I'm kind of rather go back to the light pad at this point.
Right. Yeah, I mean, this swivels. I mean, you guys can't see it, but it does swivel.
We see it in the reflection.
Yeah, but I don't know. Can you guys still see? Now you guys can't see.
We're fine.
It's like glaring.
A little bit, yeah. But don't worry
What
about
the heck?
us. We're just here listening. It's more important for you to see what you're doing. Put
Well,
a
the
big
thing
old
is
piece of paper up there.
I really can't see what I'm doing because it's glaring so damn much. Let's see if that works. Wow. Woo! Adjust the eyes.
I still have 2 unboxings to do of Diamond Art Club.
Awesome, Cindy. Jeremy saw it. Awesome. Yeah, isn't it beautiful, Jeremy? Oh my God.
I didn't watch the full video because I had a lot
Yeah,
to be part of.
yeah. See, that's too dark. You guys can't see crap.
Oh, we lost the Chris.
I'm here.
Yeah,
Just taking a look.
he probably has a guest coming through.
Not yet.
So how is your dove doing?
Oops. Oh, she's good. Same as always.
I really want one. I actually got a pamphlet about how to care for one.
Hmm.
I don't think they're much different than
Ooh,
a cockatiel.
It's
good
simple.
morning, Rose.
Just make sure the cage is a nice size cage, and you have the specific dove food. That's all you need. They're very docile. They don't bite or anything.
That's
Lovely.
good. They're gorgeous too, and I love the cooing that they make.
Yeah.
They don't really talk; they just make a cooing noise.
Yes.
Now, my Clementine, he knew how to talk. He knew how to say like, "What you doing, pretty boy?" My mom used to have a dog named Scooter, and he would say, "Where's Scooter?" He would yell and scream my name. So he lived in Georgia. I was upstairs. My mom was downstairs, so she would yell my name, and he somehow picked it up. So when he wants my attention, he'll start screaming my name.
I'm trying
But
to see where the heck this glare is.
he unfortunately passed away last July, and he was 20 years old.
Wow.
He passed away on me he passed away in my arms.
Oh,
I
I'm
was trying to
sorry.
save him, trying to warm him up, trying to get him to where he could survive until the next day so he could go to the vet. He took his last breath in my arms.
Oh,
And it was a week and 1 day after my father passed. So I had a pretty rough July.
Mm.
oh, come on. Can any of you guess what I'm trying to do? Ah,
Fix your light.
found it. I'm trying to find where the heck the glare is, so maybe I can put something there.
There you go.
I don't know what to put there though.
I told you, a big old piece of paper
Yeah,
Just
but
get
that's
like
kind of close to
right
my
by the
glue.
glue.
No,
I
not
know.
by the glue.
yeah, exactly. Right
No,
by the
Take
glue,
some
but you can
risks.
stick it to the glue. And then we
no
Live
can wait to
way.
take it
dangerously.
off. Have some baby wipes on standby.
Oh, you know what? I wonder if this will work.
Good morning, Rose. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
We appreciate you being here, girl. I was watching you live the other day, or yesterday, I think it was. And I would
Woohoo!
love to have a few of those J walls, but finances don't allow me right now.
I got rid of the glare. Whoop whoop.
There you go. Those
That's
J
better.
walls were gorgeous. And I want the biggest size because the bigger you go, the more detail you'll have.
Well, I know a really good company that does J walls in really big sizes. Ha
Yeah,
ha.
it would be uniquely
Hmm.
yours.
Yes, ma'am.
But I can't afford them right now, so I have to wait till I get my finances taken care of.
Right.
Due to not working, it's kind of hard to afford anything right now.
That's very true.
I'm about ready to go look for a second job.
How
Are
did
your
I lose?
fingers in the holes?
Yes. My fingers are in the holes.
Hopefully they don't get stuck.
Yeah, this light is for the birds, man.
So I just recently received the metal tips, and I could see you're using them. How are you finding them? Because I'm having a difficult time adjusting.
There is a little bit of a learning curve, I'm not gonna lie. If you keep at it, it gets a lot easier. It gets a lot easier because these tips have a wider. Here we go. I can hear the comments coming already.
Fingers in the hole.
Oh, they're much wider than your regular tips. And yes, I said tips. Um, Here, I'll put them side by side. See how much wider that is?
Mm-hmm.
That's why it takes a while to get used to the metal tip. But I'm telling you, once you get used to it, if you just keep at it, all right, back up. When I first got the metal tips, I would use them for like 5 minutes and then go back to my regular. And then the next day I would use it for 10 minutes and then go back to the regular and just keep increasing the time. And eventually you won't have to switch.
Right. Well,
That
I'm
is the best
finding so
way.
far
Yeah.
that the single placer is I could kind of deal with. The only thing I'm not liking is it moves a little bit more, like in the pen, which kind of
Hmm.
annoys me. But I could deal with that. For me, it's more the multi-placer. I'm just not really caring for it.
Yeah. The multi-placer was a little bit more difficult to get used to. The biggest thing to remember about the metal multi-placers is don't go straight up and down with it.
Okay. Do a
Go take it
sideways.
at an angle.
Okay.
And once you get it on once you see how I'm picking them up,
Mm-hmm.
I go at an angle, bring it up a little bit, not straight up, just up a little bit, and then it comes right up.
Okay.
So if you go at it at an angle, bring it up just a little bit, not straight all the way up, but bring it up a little bit and pull up, all four will go on there.
Use some
Okay.
farmer's tape.
You stopped using the metal tips, can't get used to them. Yeah. Rose likes the metal ones. That's true. That's true, Palmy. Yup. I don't like how the wax moves in the metal placers. See, and that's another thing that I noticed a lot. Um, and I had this advantage because I already had some. I tend to like putty in the metal tips.
Hmm.
Like whether you get scented putty or you get Quake Hold putty off of Amazon for like $4. I mean, I'm still using the same one I bought a year ago.
Wow.
Yeah. Where is it? I bought this putty. This is the Quake Hold putty. I bought this a year ago and I'm not even halfway done with it. The putty lasts forever.
It's the same thing with the glue dots.
Yeah. But the glue dots, hold on. Let me talk about the glue dots with the metal placers or metal multi placers. It does not work well. Do not try to put micro glue dots in a metal multiplacer. It will not work
Really?
for you. Nope.
Nope, that
Miss
didn't work.
Poppy uses them in the middle placer.
I don't know how she's doing it because I always have issues with it. And I tried multiple times. Trying to lift this paper up. This paper is, I'm telling you, I've had this for a year now.
Well, yeah, that was frustrating me because the first time I ever tried using glue
See?
dots in the multiplacer was with the metal tips, and I couldn't get it to work right at all.
Okay, so do you see that, guys? I barely have even, and I've had this for a year.
Hey, I'm willing to give it a shot.
And this side, I took a little off of the bottom here because my daughter or my son wanted to try it. But other than me just taking that little bit off of the bottom, I haven't even touched this side yet. See?
Wow. Okay.
Okay, Rose. See you in a couple hours, sweetheart. Yeah, I haven't even touched this side yet. And I did, like I said, guys, I purchased this like a year ago. And I
Berta's in the
haven't even gone through
house.
like a quarter of it.
Hey, Berta.
Huh? Hi, Berta. And then to fill these, not that I need to, but I'm going to show you. It's a lot easier than what people think it is. You do not have to pull this off and shove it in.
Shove it in.
Yeah,
That's
you don't have
that's
to,
what she
no
said.
shoving. You don't need to shove, but you do need to push. Ha ha! You literally just push it in there,
Look at her
rock it
push
back and
that.
forth real good, and pull up, and it's filled.
That's what she said.
Pushing it in,
Exactly.
pulling it out, all that stuff.
That's
With that
You guys even
swivel
see that?
action.
No, but it's filled up now.
Okay. I'm gonna give that a shot. I didn't try
push
that,
it
but
real.
Push it real good. Yeah, you need to push it in, rock it back and forth, and it'll pull right up. That's what she said.
she said. Sorry, I had to.
Berta says I literally waved at my screen.
gotta get the right motion to the ocean.
The motion in the
Yes.
ocean. Come on.
Yes. Of course.
Maybe other people don't like it, but I know that part of the reason why I actually like, at least so far, again, I just got the metal multiplacer, so I'm still have to get used to it. But what I like about the old plastic ones is that I actually like kind of when they get used because they seem that they're like getting a groove in it, and so
Yes.
every time you put the drills in it, it knows where to go. You know,
Yeah.
with the metal ones, it doesn't because that's the purpose, so they don't get
Right.
degraded.
Well, see, the
But
thing with me was with the plastic ones. Will I use them? Yeah, I still use them. But that was the problem with me was having it because I was using it so much. And of course, I just found another one of the symbols that I just put away.
Of course you did.
Of course I did.
It had a baby. Cause remember you
It
said push
did.
it in, push it real good. Well, it pushed it
Yeah,
real good and made a baby.
it did. Yeah, the issue that I was having with my four placer was that is it was molding so well to that I was actually wearing down the plastic on the four
yes.
placer to the point where I could not pick up anything.
Mm.
That's
Now
Usually
that
don't
mine
that was
force
break before that. It'll snap.
oh, I've had a couple of mine snap too. That was not fun. I
Then
was
you
like,
good
what
luck
the
getting the bottom part out, having to be creative trying to get the broken part out of the pen.
thank God I had a pair of pliers that I could just grab onto it and like twist and pull.
Mm-hmm.
I have not had one break on me yet.
You're lucky. I've had like, I don't
Knock
know,
on
3 or
wood.
4.
It might depend too if you're a hard placer. I'm a hard placer, so you're putting a lot of
Yeah,
pressure on it.
yeah. I'm pretty gentle with my drills, except for when I have to like move them. Then I'll be like really pushing down hard. But when I'm actually placing it, I'm a very light placer. I don't know.
I
It's
guess
weird.
I'm medium. I'm like in the middle. I'm hard, but not that hard, I guess.
Semi-hard.
Yeah.
Semi hard.
I'm just hard enough.
What is going on outside my window?
Somebody being a peeping Tom.
She's got
Oh
a
my
lot of things
God.
happening outside that window, believe you me.
I'm telling you, man. Oh, by the way, I had that little brat come by my window again the other night. I was like, go ahead, flip me off again. Flip me off again, I swear.
I'm ready this time.
I was.
What happened now?
Oh, you weren't there on the live when this kid walked by my window and literally stared at me and flipped me off? I was like, you should have seen
Wow.
my mouth drop. I was like, what? What? Yeah, he's like 6 or 7 years old. He runs past my window, looks me dead in the eye, flips me off, and takes off.
I would have taken off after him, like, little Brian, come back here. Flip me off, and I'm gonna flip you onto your back.
That was
Teach you a
almost
lesson.
as good. That was almost as good as the spider above my head. Oh my God.
Yeah, I don't remember who it was that was talking about what was it? Something man spider.
Oh, I don't know.
They're in
Huntsman?
Australia.
Huntsman.
Huntsman, yeah. I was talking to one of the workers at a place here called Uncle Bill's, and they had a tarantula and they were showing it to us. I'm like, that's not as big as a huntsman. He goes, if I see a huntsman, I'm running. I'm running in the opposite direction. I'm like, what would you do if one landed on your head? He goes, I would freeze and freak out at the same time because I know it would bite me if I moved too fast.
Yep. Let me tell you, you never saw Miss Angie move as fast as she did when she saw that spider above her head. I moved so damn quickly. I picked up that laptop and I was gone. I was like, oh no, no, no. But at least we found the spider that was biting me every night.
Ooh.
Yeah, I would wake up with spider bites all the time, and it really got irritating because it would always bite me on my face.
Ow.
Yes. I would wake up with this huge spider bite on my face just about every morning.
Dang.
I'm like, what in the world is going on? And finally, we found the damn spider that was biting me. Ever since that spider went away, I haven't gotten bit.
Well, all I can say is my sister got bit right below her eye, and it made her whole entire eye swell up.
Mm-hmm.
She
No,
ended up going to the hospital with it.
mine was always around my chin. I don't know why it chose my chin, but okay.
It must have tasted good.
Must have. Yeah, I
Yeah, I'm
never
almost done
moved.
with this section, guys. Thank God. Another section
I
almost
never
done.
moved so quickly in my life.
It thought your chin was a little tuffet.
Evidently.
You guys want to see a beautiful puppy?
Yes.
We always want to
Hold
see
on.
puppies.
Let me put my drills
Another one
away.
added to my list that I'm going to have to snatch away.
Yup.
Hold on a second. Don't mind my hair because I just got up out of bed, but I'm going to move my screen up. Let me get her.
Hello, Chantel.
Aww. Oh, look how cute.
Oh, the
This is
puppy.
Priscilla.
Oh,
Oh,
adorable.
She's a beagle. And she's heavy. Say, hi, guys.
Berta.
My uncle had one. Her name was Molly that just looked just like that. And she was a little chunky one,
Aww.
too. Yeah.
This is
Aww.
my 6-year-old beagle.
Oh, he's cutie.
She's named after Elvis Presley's wife,
Mm.
Miss Priscilla. You know, ain't nothing but a hound dog.
You just need some
Yep.
blue suede shoes.
Alright, I'm gonna
Yep.
put her back because she wants to go to
Oh,
sleep.
adorable. Thank you for the puppy love.
The puppy love.
Berta, I am always looking deep into your soul. Be afraid. Very afraid.
Yep, there's my puppy.
Oh. What's up? Mm.
She is a precious little baby. Now she's giving me that evil look, like, why did you do that? You can lay back
I was
down.
comfy, Mom. Why did you move me?
Oh, all right. It's time to show off the babies.
Sorry,
Oh,
I had to.
Oh, come on.
Oh, that's a kitty.
Yeah.
it's Astrid.
Come on, I'm not good with the camera. Look at you
Hey, you're all
sleeping.
good.
Oh,
My one-eyed cat.
How did it lose its eye?
She was born that way. I mean, the eye's actually
Oh,
there, but it's all kind of messed up.
poor little kitty. I have more babies I can show. You guys want to see more babies?
Of course.
I have a bearded dragon behind me.
oh,
Let's see if I can
Jeremy's gonna
get
be
her.
all over that. He's got a bearded dragon also.
Hey, Chantel.
I tell you what, this light is no bueno.
Yeah, when you do your whipping lives, you're gonna need to find, I think, a better lighting situation.
I am because I cannot see crap, and I missed another one. Damn.
Meanwhile, I hope you're putting them down in the right spots.
Me too. Good God. Well,
Oh,
that is
there he is.
definitely.
Look at him. Look how big he is.
This is Priscilla. This is
Oh, her.
this
Sorry.
is Bella. Oh no, Scarlet. I'm sorry, Scarlet. I'm having.
Just like my dove, Scarlet.
This is Scarlet.
Aw.
I've had
Are
her
we?
for a few years.
Do they grow bigger?
No, this is her full size.
Okay.
She's not going to get any bigger than this. She's like 5 or 6 years old.
Aw.
I got her as a rescue. Here, she'll get closer. I'm gonna put her back away because she was basking. I have one more, but I will not get him out because he's wild.
Exactly. She's like, I'm sunbathing. Leave me alone.
I do have another bearded dragon, but I will not take him out because he will run away.
Oh,
And remember, I do have a
Oh,
beagle who is a hunter.
oh yeah.
So letting a bearded dragon out loose, not a good idea with a beagle.
want to see what I just did?
What'd you just do?
I'm guessing
See if you can see that.
mix and match time.
Yep,
Yep.
you just mixed them up. Don't worry, I did that for these right here on accident.
I don't have another tray here. Or do I?
Have you guys ever heard of diamondpaintingdrills.com?
Yes.
Sounds familiar.
I have just got my first order from them, and so far I like them. I don't know if I like them as much as DP sparklers.
Oh, Carly wants to know how you like your tray.
This is Bella Art D Nicole, which actually I have her stuff right here.
Wow, you came already.
I love Bella Art D Nicole, but I'm about to be getting a new tray to me, which is going to be Nick's Notion. I don't know when they're supposed to show up. I've never had one. I'm told that they're a really good tray. She has different sizes. So does Bella Art D Nicole, but I have, I have the small one. Hold on, I'll show you guys. Here's her. Ugh, making a mess here. There's my messed up drills in it, but here's the bigger one. Let's turn it sideways so you guys can see it better. That's her bigger size one that she has, Bella Art. If you go on her website, you'll be able to find more options. These are just the options I bought. I also got this from her, and it fits right inside the Tic Tac containers, so you can put your drills back. It has one hole right here to put your drills back in the container so you don't spill them. And actually, that is a lifesaver.
Yeah.
But these trays are really good. This is the rainbow one, which she has right now. And I think she's the only diamond painting person that does. Oh, we lost Miss Angie. Yeah, she also changed her style. Yeah, I don't have any of her new ones. She has a new style now. I'm sorry, Mama. There you go. I moved it. I'm sorry. There you go.
Why am I going in?
And this
Annoying.
pen right here is a TJ pen. He's on Facebook. This has, I don't know if you guys can see him or not, but it has Mickey Mouses in it.
Oh, yes, that's so cute.
Cool.
And I also have one that has dolphins in it. I have not used this pen yet. I don't know if I'm going to or not. It's just been sitting on a stand that I have. But it's got dolphins and stuff in it. Same maker.
Pretty.
They have a Facebook page. And they're really good pens. I have a few of them. I don't know if I have one of his cards first. Let's see. Oh yeah, I do. Right here. Here's one of his cards.
Cool.
I also have this card that it says it's a different company, but it's actually the same company. It's another Facebook page.
Yeah, I'm on a no buy with pens right now because well,
She's
you
buying all the
get
diamond paintings.
you get a pen like this every time you buy a diamond painting. So
Oh, so you get, is that from Uniquely Yours?
Yep.
So they send you a pen too with the diamond painting?
Yep.
Oh, I definitely need to get one now.
Absolutely. Yep. It comes standard with every diamond painting.
So if you get like 3 diamond paintings, you get 3 different pens.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Or is it the same pen in every one?
Mix and match.
No, you get different colors. Sometimes it's these. Sometimes they're even better. Like this is the clear ribbon type, but they have other ones too that are like they're not as see
Actually,
through.
I don't know if the person ever messaged me back, but have you guys ever heard of what is her name? Her name used to be Redneck.
Patriotic.
Yeah, Patriotic Beauty.
Yep.
I messaged her a couple months ago, and she's looking for a teal ribbon pen for me
Oh, cool.
because in May and June I am doing a special diamond painting, which I will probably be crying every time I diamond paint on this diamond painting when I do get it.
Oh.
It is for my father who passed away from MG. It's something Gravis. I don't know how to say the first name. I never learned how
Hmm.
to say the first name.
Right.
But let me show you guys a picture of what I'm gonna get done. Let me see if I can find it. Yep, I already found it. This is the diamond painting I would like to get as a custom. Now you know why it would make me cry every time I do it.
Sure. It would look
It,
great too as a custom.
huh?
It would look great too as a custom. Wonderful tribute.
Yeah, I'm on. My mom's having somebody make actual writing pens with that ribbon. That way I can give them away. Or I am trying to. I still need to figure out where I can donate money to. That way I can have a donation link for
Hmm.
anybody that wants to help with the cure of this disease. You know,
Right.
the research, because it is so rare. Most people don't get a cure. Like my father, who had it pretty bad. He had
Mm.
like type 3 or type 4, which is the worst.
Right.
Usually they do a surgery and it helps take care of it. But my dad had the surgery done and it pretty much did nothing for him.
Mm.
He had plasma, which is where they took his plasma out,
Ooh.
cleaned it, and put it back in.
Mm.
Oh.
And that made him go into remission for maybe a month. And then his throat starts shutting down again. He did not eat for like 3 weeks straight because he could not swallow.
Mm.
Finally, my stepmom took him to the hospital, and everything went downhill from that day.
Oh.
He ended up getting a mucus plug when he was in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania at the VA hospital. Well, after he headed home, he was in his right mind. He signed a DNR. He said, I'm not going through that again, to where they had to get rid of a mucus plug. His heart stopped. It stopped for like 2 to 3 minutes, a long time to be having your heart not beat. They brought him back,
Right.
thankfully. He thought he was going home and it was going to be good and stay home and, try to live his best life, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, from what my stepmom told me, he had a infection where his feeding tube is
Ugh.
or was. Every 3 months he would have another infection. So he was dealing with infection after infection, all this pain and suffering. He went back to the hospital. He had a colon blockage where he could not go to the bathroom. They
Hmm.
could not figure out why he couldn't go to the bathroom. Finally, they figured that out, said he needed surgery to remove the blockage. He was too weak and too sick to have the surgery. So they decided to do medication, like a really strong antibiotic. They put him on IV for the antibiotic. It helped. It helped get rid of that blockage. But then his feeding tube decided to have a backup, a blockage. So everything that was going into his stomach was sitting in his stomach, and it was hurting him. My stepmom told the doctor, told the nurse, hey, this is what's going on. And finally, they pulled out the feeding tube, and all the fluid that you get for the feeding came out of his stomach. And they said, that's why you're having pain. So then they had to suction all that out, tried to figure out what was blocking him from getting food. Thank you, Amber. So after all that was said and done, I went to work. I knew that I could get one or two phone calls. I thought my dad was going into surgery. I thought, there's one or two ways this could go. I could get a phone call saying he came out of surgery and he's doing well and he's, recuperating in the hospital. Everything's good. Or I could get the devastating phone call saying my dad has passed away. I was at work working on the dog deads and whatnot. My hands were wet, so I couldn't answer my phone. My mom called me. Obviously, I ignored the phone call because I couldn't answer it. Finally, about 20 minutes later, my fiance called my work's office, the front area, and they said, you need to go call your mom ASAP. And I looked at my boss and I said, this could be that phone call. And she goes, if it is, you can go home and we will take care of whatever you need to take care of. You go take care of your family and your loss. I went back to her and I started bawling. And she's like, he's gone, right? I'm like, yeah, he's gone. He passed away. And then by Friday, there was other things going on at the same time as my dad being in the hospital. My brother was in Texas, waiting to leave for overseas for the Air Force. My mom was on the phone with him, on the phone with my sister would not answer her phone after she found out my dad passed away. She wanted nothing to do with anybody. She just wanted to be left alone. Everybody grieves differently. Finally, we got her on the phone. We said, this is what's going on. This is when, my stepmom put everything on our shoulders. Said, well, this is for you guys to come up with the funeral, the showing. I'll have the ashes there. I'll have, everything set up, but you guys are in charge of the funeral. My brother looked at my mom and said, I'm in Texas. I don't know how to plan a funeral. We never planned a funeral before. My mom has. So she's like, okay, well, now it's on my shoulders to get everybody, together to see your father before he, for his showing. So with all that said, my brother said, I'm not coming back home. I just did 2 weeks of, he just had to do, being by himself or whatever, quarantine. He had to do quarantine because of this virus. Everybody knows about that. But he said, I'm not coming home. I already said goodbye to my dad. I already did everything I had to do before I left for Texas. And Mom said, I'm sorry, but you're coming home. Your sisters need you. It's not your dad that needs you. It's your sisters and your family. So the Red Cross said, you don't have a choice. We're putting you on a plane tomorrow. The Air Force pretty much put their foot down and said, you're going home to be with your family. Because the Air Force is 100% about family. And they know my dad was a veteran.
Right.
So, with all that said, in June is the awareness month for my dad's disease, and I would love to do an event for my father in memory of my father, and try to get more people aware of this disease, because when you tell people that my dad had this disease, they usually say we don't know anything about it.
Yeah.
I think that's a wonderful idea. I'm so sorry for everything you went through and your family went through.
Yeah,
Definitely.
Christmas was really rough. I almost spent Christmas alone for my very first year ever to spend Christmas alone, and it's my first birthday. A week from Saturday will be my first birthday without my father. So it's gonna be kind of touch and go. I'm trying to learn everything without my dad, and
Yes.
it doesn't. I keep on being told it does not get any easier.
It gets more bearable, but it's not easy.
And my
No.
fiance lost his mom and his dad, so he kind of knows what I'm going through. But my dad's sitting in the front room. Actually, I can show you guys that. Hold on.
Okay, Jeremy, be careful.
I can show you guys two things. This is where my father is right now. Let me try to figure it out. And it says on there, if I can show it. Well, trying to show it. It says, "Your wings were ready, my heart was not."
Mm.
That's where my dad sits.
Okay.
And then around Christmas time, there is a crystal place that does different crystals.
Mm-hmm.
My dad's favorite animal was wolves. I don't know if you guys can see that.
Yeah,
Oh, there
those
you
are
go.
beautiful, those things.
Yep.
And it's a crystal, and it has wolves in it, and it has the moon. Actually, hold on a second. Let's show it this way. Oh, you guys can't really see it that way.
It's better without it. We could see it though.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
But yeah, it's a crystal, and my dad, he sits right on top of it.
That's cool.
But yeah, his urn says, your wings were ready, my heart was not." And I go and say goodnight to him every night before I go to bed.
Oh.
I have a couple things sitting by my dad. I have a real I have a very small, I think it's called a military size flag. And I got it from one of the flower displays for my dad's funeral. Actually, it came from the Air Force. I took it over to the sheriff's department, and the actual captain of the sheriff's department folded that flag for me. And he came and personally handed me the flag after folding it, and he said, "I am really sorry for your loss." My dad being in the army, it kind of gives you a little bit more opportunities, I guess, because he's a veteran, and a lot of people look up to veterans. So that gives you a little bit more, like I said, some more opportunities to do things. But right by him is the flag, and then in front of him is a I don't remember Willow Tree, I think it is. It's a brand of different figurines. And they have a father-daughter one that I bought. Well, my fiance bought it for me. And that's the story about my father.
Thank you for sharing.
You're very welcome. I mean, his story needs to be told. My stepmom is writing a book about how it is to deal with living with someone with this disease.
Mm.
I'm hoping to get a copy of it. That way I can share it on my lives. Maybe
Yeah.
not all the personal things, but just like the idea of living with someone with that and how
Sure.
much they go through day by day. So I'm pretty sure like changing out a feeding tube and making sure he has his oxygen on and all the medicines. I'm guessing it could be pretty intense.
Yes.
I watched my mom take care of my grandpa who had lung cancer and all the medicines he was on and making sure he got up to go to the bathroom, and it's not easy.
Nope.
Sorry, Angie, I feel like I'm taking over your live.
That's okay. Part of the healing process is talking.
Yeah, and sometimes people don't like to talk. I mean, I'm okay with letting my feelings flow because I've told my fiance this many times because he likes to hold back his feelings. And I'm like, a little backstory. The Sunday before Christmas, my fiance had a little episode and ended up going to the psych ward.
Mm.
He got let out on Christmas Eve. That's why I said I almost spent Christmas alone.
Right.
My mom and my stepdad are still in Florida. They'll be there till next week. So I had nobody. My mom, my sister, and my brother's overseas. My sister's in near Cincinnati, Ohio. I live in Indiana, basically with my fiance. So
Mm-hmm.
all I had was me, a phone, and my dog. And you want to say I cried myself to sleep for many nights. That's an understatement.
Yep. Well, the holidays are not the very best for me, so.
That is true, Sydney. And yes, I did sit down. I listened to Go Rest High on the Mountain by Vince Gill and held my dad's ashes in my hand and bawled my eyes out for many nights that week.
Yeah.
And of course, my fiance kept on saying, "Stop crying. There's no crying in baseball." I'm like, you're in Happy Town right now, and you don't have a care in the world. And I'm sitting here. I have all these gifts underneath the tree that can't be opened, and it just didn't feel like Christmas. And then on the way home from taking him some clothes, I get a phone call saying he's being released, and I'm like, I was just there.
Right.
Well,
Okay,
you have a good day,
Berta.
Berta.
Okay, y'all. I'm gonna have to go now. Um.
Yeah, I have just been told that I need to make a grocery list, so I've got to head out myself.
Okay.
It has been an absolute pleasure. Thank you so much for sharing your stories.
Yes,
Um,
100%. Thank you so much. It's important to talk about it.
yes, and it
I felt
also
like
gets.
I took over though.
No, not at all.
No, nope, nope, nope. You were good. You were good. You were good. But yeah, like I said, I was just told I need to make a grocery list. Evidently, we're going grocery shopping. I had no clue about this, but okay, whatever.
Surprise!
Surprise! Thank you, everybody, for dropping in. Carly, don't worry about the links this time because I really do. I have to like go now. um, Thank you, everybody, for coming in. Thank you, Diamond Queen. Happy birthday, Christopher Colassa. I cannot
Thank
wait to see
you.
you in a couple more hours on Roses Live. That's going to be fun. Hopefully, I will be diamond painting in my normal spot so I don't have to worry about the lighting anymore. And also, I will try to finish. Yeah. Mm, okay. Um, yeah. Thank you everybody for stopping by. Don't forget, I will be going live one more time this week on Saturday at 2 p.m. Special guest this Saturday will be Bev B. Woo! Can't wait, can't wait. That works, Carly. One link works. Awesome. Thank you, everybody. And I
Bye.
will see you all real soon. Mwah. Love you guys.
Have a good day, guys. Bye.
Bye.